This short how-to video is one in a series developed for service professionals who wish to become the very best, the brilliant service professional.
When you hear the word selling, what thoughts come to mind? I've asked this question countless times in workshops with service providers, whether their title was field service engineer, implementation consultant, service account manager, support specialist, whatever. The answers, though, are pretty predictable. Slick, used car salesman, and so on. My favorite happens to be sleazy. Now, this is truly a shame. Many of us have led a few bad experiences early in our life or stereotypes about salespeople. If you want a good one, see the movie Tin Men for a great example of all that is bad about selling. Let those examples color our thoughts and attitudes toward what is one of the most challenging and important professions. The truth is in how we think about and define selling. Let me shed some light on the differences between manipulation and influencing with integrity. Individuals whose persuasion philosophy is manipulation have the point of view as, what's in it for me? They don't care whether what they are promoting is good for the customer as long as they get the sale. In this situation, greed is good. Brilliant service professionals who influence with integrity, however, start with the mindset of what can make the customer more successful. They realize that creating customer value will lead to value for them and for their organization. The manipulator relies on a slick presentation as the chosen technique for success. A classic example is formula selling, based on gaining attention, creating interest, fomenting desire, and then responding in action is a classic example. It's an attempt to trigger buying behavior, or really push your buttons, to coerce the prospect into buying something, whatever they happen to sell, whether the buyer needs it or not. Those who influence with integrity, on the other hand, put a very high value on their personal and professional trust. Therefore, they prefer honest dialogue as their communication technique of choice, providing straight talk about problems and fixes, what they know, what they don't know. These folks tell it like it is because their personal credibility is on the line. Now, the time horizon of the manipulator is right now. He or she is only interested in making today's numbers, this month's numbers, and the quarterly numbers. Nothing else counts. Live for today is the motto of the manipulator. Those who influence with integrity won't jeopardize the relationship for short-term gain. Finally, manipulators want to be showcased to their peers at the annual company extravaganza in Hawaii as the biggest moneymakers, the top dogs. This is the ultimate recognition and the role they lust for. However, the brilliant service professional's recognition comes from being seen as a trusted advisor. Nothing epitomizes success more than this achievement. Now, when your customers call you over the weekend to ask your advice about something that's important, but it's a personal issue that is totally unrelated to your business, you know you have reached this level. It's an awesome feeling. Everyone who touches the customer sells services. And if a customer has an issue that you have the potential to effectively address, you are not acting as a professional unless you try to help him or her. So whether you call it servicing or consulting, advising, selling, supporting, fixing, our goal, if we touch the customer, is the same. How can we improve customer success? So the next time you hear the word selling, don't be too quick to judge. If it is meant as influencing integrity, respect the phrase for all it implies. In the best services organizations, everybody who touches the customers sells services, and they are proud of it.
For a deeper dive into this subject, read Alex's book, The Brilliant Service Professional, or contact Alex directly.